December 29th, Rambler channel. Huh? Oh, you like my little Christmassy mug? Well, I didn't feel like doing it, but I'm doing it anyway. So here we go. I'm running a little late today, so you might have to hear the old girl moan and groan on the way to work. Hopefully everything's halfway square. I don't know. I would like today to be about fear. Fear. What do we fear in life? Well, there's a bunch of stuff we fear. But I'll challenge you this. Find something you fear and then go do it. Or exercise it. Or whatever it is that scares you, just do it. A while back, 2 or 3 years ago, my son, make sure this thing is on record, and it is. Okay, my son wanted me to go skydive with him, and I thought, oh shit, okay, all right. I said, where do you want to go? He says, I want to go to Michigan. I can't remember the name of the place, but I told him, I said, okay. I said, we'll go. I said, why did you pick Michigan? He said, well, because there isn't anywhere in our state that takes you up 18,000 feet. Shit. Okay. All right. Cheers. Let's do it. So we drive up there, and it's just my son and myself, and we suit all up, and I'm just like, I can't believe I'm doing this. We get on that airplane, and that thing is just a shaking. And I'm not kidding you. I bet it wasn't 30 seconds and we were off the ground. Like, that airplane was just insanely fast. It was a turboprop, twin engine, and there was 3 or 4 people that were jumping and jumping with an instructor, jumping with somebody else, like tandem, type jump. And can't remember if I was first or second, but I was first to go before my son. Jumped out, and I thought, holy shit! I mean, I can't believe I just did that. As you're cruising down, you're thinking, you're not thinking about anything but just like, am I gonna live through this? No bills, no women, no issues, no nothing. You're not thinking about anything. Falling to earth at, I think the reading is 9.81 meters per second. There's your measurement. Anyhow, you're booking, and guy pulls the chute. It fails. Yes, I almost died, but I didn't, because the backup chute deployed. Well, that was an experience. And I got to talk to some skydiver folks, because I don't know if the second chute is bigger. I don't know if we fell long. I don't know what it was, but when that second chute came out, excuse me, when that second chute came out, I felt like an accordion. Like, my whole insides just stretched. Anyhow, that was an amazing experience, and I suggest anyone who has the means to at least go do it once. You might not do it a second time if the first chute fails, but so anyhow, I learned later that my son, he jumped out afterwards, and they were able to see the failed chute from our jump, just kind of floating off, into the distance. And he just nonchalantly says, "Oh, your dad's chute failed." Jesus, are you kidding me? Yeah, that happened. So anyhow, you go 18,000 feet or so up in the air, and it's just like, it's cold. And I was in shorts, because I was an idiot. I didn't know what to expect. But it was really chilly. And as you descend to Earth, it gets warmer and warmer and warmer. I mean, it was an interesting experience. Anyhow, we land on our asses like the heavyset people do. Like, oh shit. And when we landed, the guy put his head back. I tapped him on the leg. I said, "Thanks for not dying today, man. Appreciate that." We go to the restroom later, and I asked him, I said, "So what number was I?" And he said, "You were number 40. Damn. He had a chute fail 40 times. I was the 40th one. I'm thinking to myself, might be a good time to retire. That sounds like a pretty good number. Anyhow, fear. What are you scared of? Now, I didn't have plans of going skydiving. That was something that my son wanted to do. All right, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. Let's do it. Yes, I almost died, but I didn't. Are you thinking about anything while you're falling? Nope. But when you make it down to the ground, you're thinking, that's right, I kicked its ass. Kicked its ass. So I say that a lot to people. And when I say that, I mean go out and have an awesome day. Go out and kick its ass. Get up early. Be productive. Do something. I pay money to belong to a specific private group. And I do that because I don't want to talk to riffraff, if that makes any sense. Like, I don't want to talk about the color of the paint on the wall. I don't give a shit about that. I don't care about the latest and greatest techie car or techie watch. I mean, I just don't care. It's not me. This private group, I was reading through there this morning. I mean, these guys, most of them don't live in the U.S., first off. They don't live in the U.S. So if you're U.S. and you're watching this, understand that. Also understand from one of the other videos that everything is a trade. So some of these guys were expecting supplies to land in their various parts of the world. And one of them said he was expecting something, I forget where it was from, but apparently they're, and I don't know who it is, but somebody is, they are bombing merchant ships in the Suez Canal. Well, that's pretty interesting. So let's go back to the fear. Oh my goodness, why are they doing this? Well, I don't know. But just know there's some crazy ass psychopaths around this planet. In all corners. They're everywhere. And there's more of us than there are of them. And they don't like this. They don't like this. Okay? They don't want people communicating. So there's going to be another, I'll call it a scary bear. There's another gentleman I watch, he calls it the cerveza sickness. So good. So good. Thanks, George. So good. And so there's going to be another crisis, if you will. It's going to happen. Logically, rationally, thoughtfully, it has to happen. Right? Oh shit, that's 10 till. Gotta be there at 6. Old man. Fear. Ships getting bombed in the Suez Canal. Wow. Now I could be, oh my goodness, the sky is falling. Or I could be like, why? Why is this happening? Everything in life's a trade. From man to man, state to state, country to country, continent to continent. You can't just think a tiny little sphere. You've got to think big picture. Most people can't think their way out of a paper bag. Fear. You gonna let it consume you? Are you gonna buy it all? A lot of people sell fear. They love it. Oh, the sky is falling. What do I do? Well, again, are they here to help you or are they here to sell you? Think about that. That's fear on a global scale. If you but there's fear on micro scales and smaller scales too. So think about something that you do in your daily routine. Maybe it's your boss hovering over your back. Maybe it's a coworker that you don't necessarily trust. Maybe it's, who knows what it is. Fear. Embrace it. Work through it. Conquer it. Sounded pretty good, I think. Me and my Merry Christmas cheer cup. It is, what do I say? It's the 29th of December. So we're getting ready to head into 2024. My private group basically said, look, 2024 is a total crapshoot. Like, we don't know what's going to happen. And these are people, these are folks with some serious means. I mean, they're awesome. I mean, they are awesome. And when they don't know what's going on, I sure as hell don't know what's going on. I would again, I would implore you to don't let the fear stop you from living your life. Don't let the fear stop you from doing the things you want to do. Don't let fear keep you in your mother's basement, I guess, so to speak. Right? I've got a cousin of mine. Sometimes he'll make a comment like, well, I better get home. It's getting dark. You kidding me? I love the dark. I love it. Love the dark. It's calming. It is inviting. It's great. But a lot of people will paint the picture that dark is evil. Dark is bad. No, dark is good. It's great sleeping weather, right? Dark. Mercy. Catching all these red lights today. Well, usually I'm a few minutes sooner. A few minutes earlier. I don't know. Pick something in life that you're dreadfully fearful of and go do that thing. Or go say that thing. Or go to whatever it is. If you suck at cooking, try to make something. Maybe, I don't know. That which you fear, try to conquer, I suppose would be the message here. If you can do it, if you have the courage to do it, you might just surprise yourself. Doesn't matter what it is. It could be small, it could be large. It could be something only known to you. It's possible. Or it could be something that's known by many people. One thing's for sure, we all have fear about something or someone or an event. Maybe it's this upcoming election. I don't give a shit if it's right or left. Doesn't matter to me. Those are wings of the same bird. Turn off the TV. Go bake a cake. Go. I don't care what you do. Maybe you go make a take a cotton ball and dip it in wax, start a fire. Right? Wow, this one went pretty quick. Again, it just seems to go so fast when I'm rambling. Oh, mercy. Well, I'll play this one back, and we'll scrutinize it, but I probably won't edit it. I ain't got time for that. All right, I'm at my turn. Cheers. And here's to the new year before it gets here. 2024 could be an interesting time. So that's all I got for now. Enjoy. Do something that you fear.